Hello, it's Michael Fernandez, the CEO of functionalsolutions.com.au. We are an Australian company. We've been Australian for the last 48 plus years, and we specialize in library management and content for the education sector. We're very proud of who we are and what we do, and the question has always been raised, why should we buy Australian software? So I'm hoping to deal with that topic of why buy Australian? Does it really matter if we use a foreign library management system? The issue is a lot of students today, not just in schools, but in universities and TAFEs, when they're coming out the other end, they despair because we have little or no manufacturing. We are selling our farms to foreign companies. We are selling our power and water and utilities to foreign companies. We're selling our road maintenance to foreign companies. We're selling our jails to foreign companies. And the list just goes on and on and on. And it begs the question, why are we training our students? Why are we teaching them for what when we've got nothing in Australia anymore and every day seems to be getting worse? Schools are making students aware of foreign ownership consequences. And that's a good thing. But they have no issue using foreign library management software. So they're going against the very thing that they're teaching about. And they use not just library management software that are foreign, but other foreign tools and utilities within the education system, when in fact, there's a lot of Australian products and great products out there in the marketplace. Educational systems seem to have no issue using taxpayers' money on foreign purchases, and then they cry poor because not only are they purchasing foreign products, but they're paying a premium. They're paying in American dollars and pounds for overseas products. They've never considered Australian products or services, and that's a bit of a shame. But worse still, have fallen for the myth peddled by foreign companies that their products and services are Australian. When you actually dig into it, you'll discover they've got an Australian registered company here in Australia, but actually their head office is in Canada or in US. And so the prices that are being charged are premium, and all the profits are going back to their parent company. And of course, as a business, their job is to make as much profit as they possibly can. But worse still, they're totally indifferent. Educational institutions are indifferent to using foreign over Australian products, and we're hoping to address it. When it comes to library software in schools, Functional Solutions International is Australian, and it has been Australian for the last 38 years. We started the business, and we're still in business, and we'll be in business for a lot longer time. Smart Suite Library is our latest, and it's a free upgrade. And if you look at it, be prepared to be totally amazed and proud with Australian ingenuity. I think you'll love what we do, and when you compare it, you'll realize and agree there is no competitor, especially not our Canadian and USA friends. Cannot compete on features, on functionality, on price, and neither can our New Zealand competitor compete on that stage. Check out how they parade their Australian credentials and try and make you to believe that they're Australian, when in actual fact, when you look at it and you look at Google and look at the history of our Canadian friends, of how they blew their trumpets when the New South Wales government gave them over $10 million to run a system in that state, when in actual fact, if you compare it with what we do, you'll find it's chalk and cheese. Australian products and services, not just in the library area, are world class. Just check out FSI's library and content services, and we challenge you to do the asset test. And what we mean by that is assemble an independent, multidisciplined committee to investigate and compare our products against foreign companies. Have an open committee with specialists from the library area, business managers, curriculum heads, and IT professionals to openly investigate and to make sure that it's open. Have a checklist spreadsheet and put down all the points of our product and other products and compare. If you have a mindset, I've always used XXZ's library software, isn't it time you investigated local? If you've been led to believe it was Australian software, why not do something about it now? Do another investigation. Even talk to us. We'll prove to you and show you that possibly what you're using is not Australian, even though it's presented as Australian. I will guarantee our product will be a very, very cost-effective move when you move to Smart Suite. Not just now, but long-term. Our competitors will charge you for upgrades. They'll leave units and modules off, and then you have to pay for these additional modules, which will increase the price, all these hidden functions and costs. You will be pleasantly surprised when you go with an Australian product like FSI's Smart Suite product. The consequences of foreign purchases. The very students you are teaching for their future, you are doing them out of a job. When you start using foreign products, you are helping to generate a generation of unemployed simply because jobs and profits are going overseas. The worst part I personally fear as a grandfather, and that is my kids and their kids will have to move overseas just to secure employment in the areas that they've been trained in Australia, simply because those industries no longer exist. So it's very, very important to consider the consequences, the long-term consequences. Purchasing local for the sake of local. Is that what I'm saying? Absolutely not. Okay. I am not advocating purchasing local just because it's local. As much as that in and of itself would be a noble thing to do. We need to get off the bandwagon that foreign is best. We've been pushed that for so long, and we've got to a period now where we're starting to believe in that. We need to open our eyes and don't believe the marketing. Investigate it for yourself. We need to get off the bandwagon and the lie perpetrated that everyone in your area is using it, so therefore you should be using it. Don't worry about everyone is doing in your area. Why not investigate and have a look at alternatives and make up your mind for yourself? We need to examine the marketing that's being peddled by some vendors. It says, if you use our product, everybody else in your area will use our product, and then you can all support yourself. I always wonder, why then do we have to pay for foreign companies to support when if they're asking us to support ourselves? So that's another area you need to look at and reconsider. Smart Suite Library. Consider this as an option and fact check us. Number one, we've been 38 plus years serving the education sector and we're going strong and we love it. We are the most cost-effective library solution, just on cost. If you look on cost, you won't find a more cost-effective solution for what we provide, especially when you consider we are the most feature-rich solution. Put us on an Excel spreadsheet, put on all our points, and then put our competitors' points, and you'll realize how the foreign products fall so short of what we provide. We are the most automated solution. Put that on an Excel spreadsheet of all the features that are automated, and that will give you, the staff, more time to do research and more time to serve your patrons and provide them with extra services. From a company that offers a one price and you get it all with no hidden modules and features at extra cost is something that you should really consider. We don't give you a price to get you in the door, and then we cut off all our features because we gave you a down price. And then you find that by the time you add all the modules, that what you'll be paying for support is 2 or 3 times what you'd be paying another company. A very, very important feature that we've been providing for the last 38 years is all our upgrades for the last 38 years has been free. And also moving forward, it'll continue to be free without any exception. We don't do what our Canadian friends do and our American friends do that say, oh, here's an upgrade, we painted a different colored screen or we've given it a different name and so therefore you have to pay for the upgrade. Or we don't say, yes, the upgrade's free, but you got to pay for the data conversion. We don't play around with games like that. When we say our upgrades are free, they're free. And whatever you pay annually is all you'll ever pay annually. There are no extra or hidden charges, whether it's for training, whether it's for reports or modules or whatever, it's all included. We will guarantee you, when you deal with us at Functional Solutions, we'll guarantee you will have integrity and honesty in all our dealings. To back this up, you can contact me, you can contact our other directors 24/7 on their direct mobile numbers if you need to discuss or escalate any matter, or you just want to talk. 24/7. Ring me at 2 in the morning if you want to. But our lines are open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You will enjoy dealing with an Australian company that is totally open, and we have no agendas, and we pride ourselves in that we are totally transparent. So thank you for considering Australian. We wish you best, and I can guarantee you, if you come along with us, you will wonder why you didn't do it earlier. Thank you very much.